So I have here the latest set to be released for the Pathfinder Battles pre-painted plastic figure range, and it came out the middle of August 2013. It's right here at the first week of September. I'm getting them a little later because I pre-ordered it with the Rise of the Rune Lords card game, and that came out a couple of weeks later, so I had to wait on my order. But I'm going to open these up brick by brick, so 8 packs at a time, over a few videos, and at the end, if you don't want to watch the unboxing, I'm going to do an end video to kind of show everything that's in the set and the kind of distribution you get over a case. And I also got the limited edition figure that came when you buy a full case of it. So I'll start out here with the first brick. So you're going to get 4 figures per pack, 1 large and 3 medium/small figures. So we'll start with the first one. You're not guaranteed a rare in every box because there's 32 boxes here, and there's not that many rares in a set. Take a look. So there's a rare right off the bat. A few other figures. So this is a Daughter of Emerta. It's kind of a hybrid Cyclops Harpy. This one seems to be going for quite a bit on a lot of the online stores. For the rares, I think about $13 to $15. So it's as far as the Skull and Shackles adventure, I'll kind of refer to the Skull and Shackles adventure to give you an idea how many you would use of these. I think this is kind of an optional encounter in that adventure path, so you wouldn't really necessarily need to have this, but you get kind of a flying Harpy Cyclops there. And then you're going to get, I believe that's going to be a Chelish Marine. This is the cook off of the ship. His name's Ambrose Croup, Old Fish Guts. And this is a Elder Bricholacus. And this is kind of an aquatic undead. So you need a handful of those in adventure. This is an NPC. And then you need a handful of those in an adventure path. So it looks like they've started packaging these with a little twist tie to help hold them in there. So this is an aquatic Naga. I believe this is just an uncommon. So yeah, I got the list up now, and looking at it, the aquatic Naga is number 37 of 55, and that's the cutoff for the uncommons right before they go into rares. So you can see it kind of has a mottled look to the skin. Got the tongue sticking out. This is a large Naga. There's another NPC Naga in the set that is on a medium base. We have Jackdaw Razorbeak, and that is a NPC in the adventure path, one of the bad guys you run into, I believe. We have a Sentinel Devil. He's got kind of a mottled skin tone, and then you have a Were-Rat. And I believe, I'm trying to remember, I believe in the first adventure you could run into a group that may have a few Were-Rats in there, and that's going to be a common, and those are both commons. And then the jackdaw razorbeak is an uncommon. Takes it a minute to focus in. That was 2 uncommons and 2 commons in that pack. I don't know if any of the large figures are common. Pack number 3. So we have a hammerhead shark here, and that's an uncommon figure in the set. Kind of see they've got it held in with a thing. We have Barnabas Harrigan here. He's kind of fallen out of the package. He is one of your main adversaries in the adventure path. I don't think he ends up being the penultimate bad guy, but he features pretty heavily in that adventure path as an adversary. We have a vine choker, so that just makes him kind of an NPC pirate. A vine choker there, and a duppy. It's kind of an aquatic undead again. You see it's got 2 kind of spectral hounds, either in ghost or water flowing around him. This is a rare. And I believe they have an encounter where you maybe run into a half dozen of those. So why they made that a rare figure, I don't understand. I'll get to pack number 4 now. Just the tape all together. So we have another rare here. This is the cannon golem. So you can see it's kind of really has that automaton look to it. No real features to the face. Just some, excuse me, just some legs and arms. Got the cannon strapped in a huge blade. Just kind of a big helmeted looking head. And we have another Barnabas Harrigan here. It's the only thing I don't like about these. They put a lot of NPCs in them that are going in adventures, and they're specific to that adventure. So this would be good to use as a pirate, but in the Skull and Shackles adventure path, he's a pretty main NPC. Here's a pirate smuggler. So he was uncommon, and then we have a blood bug, which is like a sturge looking little thing. See how tiny it is. And you can see the pirate soldier there, or pirate smuggler is what they're calling him. That's 2 uncommons, or 2 commons, an uncommon, and the cannon golem rare. We got pack number 5. So we have a Cyclops here. And there are quite a few of those in the adventure path. I don't know that you run into a huge amount of them. It is an uncommon. We have the Master of the Gales. He's another one of the pirates in the adventure. He's an NPC, but not necessarily an adversary. He's an uncommon. And then we have another Sentinel Devil and a Rat Swarm. Focusing on the Rat Swarm a little more. You can kind of see, get some nice little detail in there. Pack number 6 here. So we have a Sea Troll, and this is an uncommon figure. Kind of has the huge extended underjaw, real squat and pot bellied, a couple of cleavers in its hand. nice paint job on it. And then we have the three figures here. This is a Scourge Hell Knight Paralictor, so kind of a anti-paladin looking figure there. It is a NPC adversary in adventure. You only encounter one, but that's a miniature you could use somewhere else for PC or some evil ones. We have Rosie Cuswell. She is an NPC ally in adventure, and we have another Chelish Marine there. Let's see, the detail not quite as good on those, just a little fuzzier paint job as compared to the bigger ones, which they tend to do a little bit better job on. We have pack number 7 here. So we have a sea cat here, I believe what they're calling that. Yeah, sea cat. So it's kind of a cross between a large seal, fish kind of thing, and a feline like a tiger or a jaguar, cheetah. See, the big ones usually have a nice paint job on them. So, and that is an uncommon. And then here we have a, come on, focus in. We have another pirate figure. That's the pirate sailor. So you're going to need quite a few pirates in here, and the pirate smuggler I showed earlier and the pirate sailor are the two generic pirate figures. Then you have a Grindylow. It's kind of a little goblin octopus thing, real low level. You encounter quite a few of them in Adventure Path to start with. And then you have Sodok Goldtooth. He's an NPC that's kind of more an adversary than an ally, at least as the adventure unfolds. So that's 2 commons and an uncommon and another uncommon in that one. And we have the last pack of Brick 1 here. So we have a Drowning Devil, and this is an uncommon figure. You can see it's really large. Kind of has a real demon Cthulhu look to it. It's a nice paint job, not quite as good as some of the other larges, just because a lot of bleed through on those pieces. So then we have a couple of figures here. This is a NPC ally in the adventure, Sandara Quinn. We have another Grindylow, and then we have a Wereshark pirate. Her kind of be some bad guys in the last adventure, I believe, of the Adventure Path. So that is 2 commons and 2 uncommons in that pack. Yeah. So that is the last of Brick 1. I'll continue on with Brick 2 in the next video.